Hi friends, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Balancing on skates doesn't always feel natural at first. You could feel shaky, awkward, or like you totally forgot how to stand. In this video, I am gonna go step by step on how to balance on your inline skates. Section 1, the biggest mistake. Let's start this video with the biggest mistake, is locked straight knees. What this does is it increases your center of gravity, making you more wobbly. It also puts your weight back in your heels, and this is the recipe for the most dangerous and the most common beginner fall, which is that lock straight knees and backwards. The only thing to catch your fall is your tailbone or your wrist. So what is the center of gravity? The point in your body where your weight is evenly distributed. So when your center of gravity is high, it's easier to tip over, and when you're standing upright on your skates, your center of gravity is higher. But when you bend your knees and lower yourself, your center of gravity gets lower and you become more stable. Drop into that athletic squat. Knees bent, hips low, and chest up, arms out. Section 2, what to do with your feet. You want your feet shoulder width apart. You don't want them too close together like you're on a tightrope. And you also don't want them too wide. A common beginner mistake is actually getting your legs too wide and getting stuck in sort of this wide middle split position. You want to be completely centered and stable over the middle of your skates. Imagine standing directly over your wheels with your body stacked and balanced right above them. That is your power zone. So you don't want to grip with your toes or stiffen your ankle. Just let your feet move and adjust. It's part of how your body balances. Make the shape of the bottom of a heart. So a very gentle V shape with your feet. Section 3, a secret. Here's the part that surprises a lot of people. Balancing while moving is actually a lot easier than from a standstill. When you're moving, your body finds a rhythm, which makes you more engaged, more reactive, and less likely to stiffen up or freeze. Slight shape of a V, and just start slow with gentle glides. Nice and slow, you don't need to go fast or anything, but just get used to that feeling of momentum. Knees bent. When you're just rolling straight, scissor your feet. One foot slightly in front of the other gives you a longer base and way more stability. It's a simple technique, but it makes the biggest difference for balance. This brings us to section 4. Your arms and your eyes. So your arms and your eyes are also very important components of balancing. You want your arms out in front of you, maybe like you're carrying a big beach ball. Back when I worked at the skate school, we would actually have the kids hold a big beach ball or a pool noodle or a little stuffy or a bouquet of flowers, really anything to have your arms out in front, or airplane arms. Both kinds of arms will counterbalance your movement and help you stay stable. You don't want your arms tight by your side, and you also don't want your arms flailing. Both of those will really offset your balance. Eyes, don't look down. I know it's tempting, but when you look down, it shifts your weight forward. You want your eyes looking up and focus on something ahead of you. Because remember, when you're skating, your body will naturally follow your gaze. So by looking up and straight ahead, that will keep you upright and confident. Section 5, little drills that help a lot. Number 1, this is your weight transfer. You can do it from a standstill or moving slowly like I am. So feet shoulder width apart, knees bent. And you're just gonna transfer your weight side to side. This will teach your body how to shift smoothly, which is a huge part of staying balanced while moving. Scooter push, when you push with one foot. Now, I don't really like this one a whole lot. for super beginners, it can kind of get them dependent on one foot, and then they just sort of skate around like this and they never figure out how to pick up both their feet. So if you're gonna use the scooter push drill, I really challenge you to switch feet. Maybe 3 with one side, 3 with your other. And then there's just your basic strides, gentle glides. And just try to push one foot glide and hold it. And as you get more comfortable, you can challenge yourself to push a little harder, balance a little longer. Now we're transitioning into our 1 foot glides. And this wouldn't be a balance video without talking about the 1 foot glide. It's such a core skill for coordination, strength, and control. And it is a little trickier, but as far as balance goes, this is the best exercise to get used to your balance. And so just start small, just change feet, try to hold it, maybe 1 second. And then 1 second. And then change feet. And you don't have to get this overnight, but I do want it in your mind and in your practice vocabulary because it will make you such a stronger, more balanced skater. Section 6, why it suddenly feels easier. Here's the truth. No tutorial could replace the power of repetition. The more you go skating and the more you practice, the easier it's going to feel to balance. Practice is how you get strong ankles and how you develop confident knees. Balancing on skates isn't about being perfectly still like a statue. It's about being dynamic. Every time your body feels a little wobble or trip, it's just you learning how to balance. Your body gets stronger and smarter every time you lace up. Don't give up, just go and practice. This is one of the most common questions that I get and the reason for making this video. How do I balance? And truthfully, practice is your best teacher. So if you've been watching this video and waiting for the perfect time, this is it. Turn off your TV, lace up your skates, and go practice. You've got this.